Hi everyone and welcome to my channel. My name is Anastasia and I'm clinical and medical support hypnotherapist. This is my first video on YouTube in English language, so guys, please don't judge me for my mistakes because a few years ago I didn't even speak English and it's kind of a big deal for me, and I'm sure I'm gonna make some mistakes, so just forgive me, let it go and just ignore that. Let's go. In this video, guys, I want to tell you what this channel is about and what hypnotherapy is and who I am and everything else. So this channel is about spiritual and personal growth, a little bit of psychology, and of course hypnotherapy. And in this specific video, I want to tell you more about hypnotherapy, how our mind works and what programs are, beliefs, how it's all working, and many more. I want to start with how our mind works. Basically, we have three main levels of the mind. It's a conscious mind, subconscious mind, and superconscious mind. So first level of our mind, it's conscious mind. Conscious mind is our thinking mind. It's where our analytical work happening. It's where our willpower, inductive and deductive reasoning, thinking process, analyzing, five senses, etc. Second level of our mind is subconscious mind. This is feeling mind. And also subconscious mind, it's a great doer. Basically, subconscious mind, it's in a simple words like memory card or like a, I don't know how you say it, guys, like a processor of the computer, kind of. So basically, in our subconscious mind, we have programs. And another word for that is beliefs. Every person has negative beliefs and positive beliefs or programs. Let's say a person has a negative belief about, I don't know, I'm not worthy or I'm not good enough. Basically, we see the world through this lens. So it's like a glasses we're always wearing. And if person has this program not good enough, he's going to see the world through this lens that I'm not good enough. And he will always find a proof of that. And it can be anything else. I don't know, like it's hard to make money or it's hard to find love, anything. So basically, you guys going to see everything through this lens and you will find a proof for it. But the same thing with the positive programs or beliefs. If you believe that you are good enough or you are lovable or you have a belief that good friends, it's easy to find, like a lot of good people around, this is what you're going to see. This is how the world would be for you. And it's true that everybody sees the world differently. The same exact situation can be absolutely different for two different people. Let's say some strange situation happened with two people at the same time, and one person that has the belief that this is because he's not good enough, he will explain himself the situation as a proof of that. When the other person who doesn't have that belief, he will explain this to himself that it happens, it's a growth, it's an experience, or this guy doesn't understand anything, let's say, who told him that, right? So two people will find a proof for their beliefs. And also another very interesting thing is that world is responding to your programs or on your programs. So basically, it's called law of correspondence, when world is responding to your beliefs about you to prove you right. Have you heard this saying, if you believe you can't, you're right. If you believe you can, you're also right. Programs, it's literally about that, and also law of correspondence. Basically, what's inside, same thing outside. World is only just a mirror of what's going on inside of us. And another interesting part of it, that the same exactly person can act differently with different people. Let's say if one person interacting with another and one of them has the belief that he's not good enough, this person would act in a way to show that this person is not good enough unconsciously. And why it's so important to reprogram your mind? Simply because negative beliefs blocking our capabilities. So we literally think that we can't. So hypnotherapy and reprogramming, it's basically unlocking our capabilities again. So how we have these beliefs and why, how they go there into subconscious mind? Because between conscious mind and subconscious mind, we have another layer which is called critical factor. Critical factor is like a gatekeeper between conscious mind and subconscious mind. And critical factor is deciding what will stay in conscious mind and what gonna go to subconscious mind and become this belief. Everything that you say yes to with something that you strongly agree, this is gonna be your truth. So even now, be careful what you guys saying yes to, because it literally can become your reality. And probably everybody heard that everything from the childhood, a lot of beliefs we have from there. It's true. Simply because critical factor wasn't developed before 7 years old. We didn't have that function like a filter. And everything that we experienced, especially with the high emotion situation or repetition, went to our subconscious mind. So there's few ways that your programs can be stored in your subconscious mind. One of them is when you heard something from authority figures. Another way is peer group, friends, everyone who's around you, especially when you're a child. Then situations with the high emotions. So when something big happens and you, let's say, get scared or had like a big stress or anything like that, be careful, because in that moment your critical factor, your filter is relaxed, and everything that you experience in this specific situation that caused this emotion can go to your subconscious mind. And of course, as I mentioned before, it's repetition. But the good news that hypnosis, it's one of the conditions when our critical factor is relaxed and we can store and reprogram new programs, new positive beliefs. So let's talk about why it's so important to reprogram your mind if you have negative beliefs. Simply because you don't live the life in your full potential, the life you could live. It can be traumas, it can be, again, negative beliefs, negative self-talk, negative self-identity. Basically, we act not always how we want. We act not the way we think. We act the way we feel. And as I mentioned before, subconscious mind, it's a feeling mind. So if program feeling is stronger, this is that subconsciously you're gonna go to. Like your choice goes by strongest emotion. Have you guys ever asked yourself why I can't act the way I want it in some, let's say, stressful situation or any other situation that important to you? You said to yourself, next time I'm gonna act this way. And then when the situation happens, you act again in a way that you didn't want to. Why? It's simply because between thinking and feeling will win. Or let's say there's two feelings. Subconsciously, you're going to choose the feeling that's stronger. So that's why it's so important to reprogram these negative beliefs, because we have the result we don't want. So let me tell you about the result model that was created by my teacher in my academy. His name is Tim Zimmerman Sierra. So basically, when we had negative events, let's say in the childhood, and this lead us to negative belief. Any belief cause emotions inside, and emotions lead us to behavior, and behavior lead us to result. So if it's a negative belief, we have a negative emotion, negative behavior and negative result we don't want. But it's the same thing works in a positive way. Hypnosis is actually positive event that happened, and we store new positive beliefs in the subconscious mind, and then this positive belief lead us to positive emotions, which is lead us to positive behavior and new positive result that we want. The third level of our mind is our superconscious mind. This is who we really are. This is how we came to this world before all the negative situations that happened with us, traumas, anything like that, negative experiences. By nature, we full of love. We are whole, total, and complete already. We know all the answers. So basically, superconscious mind, it's also problem-solving intelligence. This is our higher self or truth self. And basically, when negative belief came to our subconscious mind, it's kind of like a cutting this cord or connection. But the good news, when we reprogram these negative beliefs, we just reconnect this connection. This is what's called healing. So we're not convincing ourselves. We basically become again who we really are already. So let me tell you more about hypnosis itself. Hypnosis is a natural state of mind with a critical factor relaxed, physical relaxation, and focused mind when selective thinking maintained. So guys, I want to tell you that there's a lot of misconceptions about hypnotherapy, hypnosis, but clinical hypnotherapy is nothing like you see on the movies or TV shows or some entertainment. Hypnosis is natural state of mind. We don't even know or notice how few times a day we can go to state of trance. Let's say you guys think about something and you start like daydreaming, and you just look at the one point, just found yourself that, I just thought about something. Okay, congratulations, you were in a state of trance. Or let's say when somebody thinking about some situation, something happened, a lot of thoughts, and the person driving the car. And sometimes they didn't even notice how they got home. Subconscious did it for them. Basically, the person was kind of in a state of trance. So it's not scary, it's a natural state of mind for us. Plus, it's a very healing state of mind that restores our nervous system. I don't want to go to details of parasympathetic and sympathetic nervous system. Maybe in another video I'll tell you more about it, but basically it's when person experiencing stress or anything like that, fear, they in sympathetic nervous system. So it's a fight or flight mode. So instead of hypnosis, we go into parasympathetic nervous system, which is very calm state where blood flow goes in all organs, in all cells, basically. You know, when its body restores itself in this state. We breathe deeply, we calm, and many more benefits of that. Also, hypnosis, it's a skill. The more you practice hypnosis, deeper and faster you go to this hypnotic state, and it's require practice. I even remember myself when, like a few years ago, when I went into hypnosis, it was so difficult for me because my mind kept talking, analyzing stuff, so it was very difficult for me. But now, after academy, after practice and everything, it's so easy now for me to go into a state of hypnosis. I remember when we practiced this in academy on each other, my classmate, she was practicing on me, she was the hypnotherapist, I was the client. And I remember how she didn't even start to count down from 10 to 1. She just did the relaxation, and I already realized that I'm in hypnosis. Like, it's amazing, guys. So the more you do it, the better you at. And yes, you are the one who in charge and in control of your state of trance. This is another misconception I want to talk about here today. A lot of people think that in a state of trance, somebody controlling you, or they can tell you to do something and do something that you don't want to do. It's not true, guys. It's just a myth. It's a misconception. You will never do anything, even during hypnosis, that goes against your value system. So if it's not okay for you, you literally will come out of hypnosis. Plus, you're always aware what's going on. You're not unconscious, you're not asleep. This is not state of sleep like at night. This is very focused state of mind at the moment and attention. Basically, you're in that much control in hypnosis that probably like never before in your life, because literally you're selective thinking. Like, you think the thought that, let's say you follow my instruction and I'm asking you to focus on some words, and this is the only thought you have in that moment. And you know, in everyday life, it's not that easy to do. In hypnosis, this is what you're experiencing. So let's talk about what you can use hypnotherapy for. It can be some trauma from the childhood. It can be some emotions you don't want to experience, or fears, or let's say you want to be more confident in public speaking, or any goal you would like to achieve. Hypnotherapy is for you. And the reason why I choose hypnotherapy for my job is because I really like that hypnotherapy goes straight to source, the cause, not the effect. Problems is like decoration for your belief, but the most important thing, it's emotion you experience in the different situations. So sometimes situation, it's not the issue. The cause actually is belief that caused this emotion, that caused this circumstances. And a lot of times people work with the circumstances, not with the program or belief. All right, guys, there is way more interesting information about how our mind works, about hypnotherapy, about beliefs, misconceptions, and many, many more. But I don't want to make this video too long, so I'm sure I'll just shoot more videos about this subject. And let me know, guys, what else do you want to know, and give this video a like, subscribe to my channel, and thank you so much for watching, and see you in the next video. Bye.